SWEGTA!
Hey folks, so I'm in my new apartment. I feel good, I just moved in, things are happening, and life is getting better, and then my mood, of course, had to be ruined by this terrible video that I came across. This video is entitled Interviewing GTA 6 Developers at Rockstar North. Now, contrary to the video's title, it's actually not an interview being conducted, it's more of an ambush late at night with a camera on the sidewalk while this person is on their way home. That, you know, that kind of thing. Like, you're walking home, you've had a long day, there's been some office politics, and you just want to get back home to your friends or family. I just want to eat my dinner, watch a little bit of TV, crawl into bed, get some rest, and then back to the grind. I'm working on the biggest video game of all time. There are many deadlines ahead, and I have to be at my A game. So what do? Okay, well, step number one, leave the building, go to my car. Okay. Going outside, immediately, Jackass shows up with his phone, puts it in your face, and asks you, when is GTA 6 coming out?
What about the trailer? Is another trailer? You can't tell me? You can't tell me? You can't tell me nothing. When's the delay? When's the next trailer? I want to know. You don't know.
And of course, the comments on this video are equally stupid. Why do they run? Yeah, why would they scurry off when some insane person approaches them with a phone and starts asking them questions about their job? You know, normally in those circumstances, people are so talkative, right? Dude, keep this up. Don't let up. Keep pressing. And then somebody posts this reaction image, I guess, and they're like, are you serious? To which the uploader says, and I want to preface this. This is the uploader of the video. No, he ain't going to bug them. He was just being a journalist asking a good question or two. Nothing more. So ignoring the fact that he's referring to himself in third person, you're not a fucking journalist. What do you mean journalist? You're a guy with a phone harassing a bunch of innocent people. What are you on about? God, you suck. Worked in one of the employees' house. You won't get anything out of them. They are good people. Okay, they're good people. Then leave them alone. Maybe it's the fact that I'm 29 now, but I feel like there's like a social coldness growing in younger generations where everything is permissible because it's just like, oh, lol, internet random XD. So it's whatever. You can just harass people on the sidewalk. You can be a total public nuisance. It doesn't matter because it's funny and spontaneous. The thing is, folks, it doesn't. It just makes you an asshole. Leave the Rockstar employees alone. This is some next level loser shit. It was great journalism. No one else could do it. I beg to differ on this. I feel like a lot of people could, but they don't do what you do because they have ethics. I know, I'm sorry. Like, I know people don't like it when I bring up morality and stuff in my videos, but there's gotta come a point where you just say this person's out of line and he shouldn't be doing this because it's wrong. It's just morally wrong to harass people for no good reason. So with regards to doing the journalism that you do, most people have the ability to do it, they just choose not to because it's wrong. And it's cringe. You understand? You got it, buddy? Cool. I'm glad we could have this conversation. I could like straighten you out, put you on the right path. Make you find Jesus. And by Jesus, I mean me. Give me all your money. Thank you. I mean, they did it to themselves. Just release the game already. They did it to themselves by having jobs at the company that delayed the project, I guess. And therefore, it's okay to harass them on the street and just bother them when they're minding their own P's and Q's and just heading home to their respective families or going in for work. In your little la la land, that's perfectly fine to do because you are impatient when it comes to the release date of a video game. Office politics are a thing, and I'm sure that most Rockstar devs have experienced that to some extent. There's also a deadline in mind. You know, it's not publicized, we don't know about it, but internally I'm sure they have some kind of like expectation in mind. By this point, you should be this % done working on the biggest video game ever. The stress involved in that is monumental, and you're not helping matters by harassing these people outside of their place of work. I can actually recall years back, I made a video about this guy who impersonated Rockstar devs so that he could try to like social engineer his way into getting answers on like release dates and internal drama and stuff like that. He would basically take on the actual name of a real developer and contact other employees at the company so that he could pose his way into getting some information straight from the inside. The problem is, A, they didn't buy into it, so mission failed right off the bat, and B, it's kind of really unethical, is it not? You're posing as another person and putting words in their mouth. You're gonna potentially put this person's employment in harm's way just because you are being impatient. Just because mommy and daddy never taught you how to be patient or be respectful towards others. You want it all and you want it now, and fuck anybody who gets in the way of that, I guess. The comments then go on to discuss throwing bricks through windows. And I gotta be honest, with the terrible grammar, I can't tell if they're condoning, suggesting, condemning, or just bringing it up neutrally. I have no idea what the intention behind these comments are, but I would just ask kindly, like, as a human being, hey, you know, the internet is full of crazy people. Maybe we shouldn't be suggesting that. There's no justification at all for chucking a brick through somebody's window while they're working, or even after hours. I mean, this company is making a video game, that's it. It's an entertainment product. You know, I could understand if this was like a dystopian government facility after the government had passed a bunch of legislation that, like, denied everybody everything. Like, nobody gets any medicine or food. And they had all of that contained inside this building. Then I could kind of understand, like, okay, maybe ask the people leaving the complex, hey, what's going on, buddy? And from that point on, yeah, you could probably justify chucking a brick through a window and maybe crawling inside and, you know, sharing the goods with the desperate masses. But this is not that. This is a video game being released in 8 months. Okay, so the last thing that I want to mention is when you put out videos like this, and it's all just for the lulz, and it's all just fun, you are, in effect, normalizing this kind of behavior. I don't think that's okay, because it actually puts Rockstar devs at risk for greater forms of harassment. You know, if it's okay to walk after them and ask questions like, hey, when's this game coming out, while filming them without their consent, mind you, if that's permissible, then it becomes easier for a lot of the crazies of the internet to justify showing up at these people's homes or calling their families and stuff like that. And when people press you on it in the comment section, you just laugh it off and say, oh lol, internet journalism, it's fine, don't worry about it, pal. Well, I am worried. I am worried for the well-being and safety of these innocent people. That's just how I roll. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Your video sucks, you suck, the end. Goodbye. Anyway, that's it for this video. You folks, as always, stay classy. Peace. I want to give a big thank you to my channel members for supporting what I do here on YouTube. Ben Struble, Jake Johnson, Yippee, GreenX, Riley Who, Wardog1220, Zarpies, XX2, BardyX Official, Majin151, Nerds Need Love 2, Super Wired Cat, Rally Bake 24, Cartel 14, Volts, Adam Lesnar, Sean McCabe, Don Hatter, Nixkies, and Mr. Synonym. Thank you all for your support. If any of you watching want to have your names read at the end of my videos and get access to some occasional behind-the-scenes footage, plus a few additional membership perks, then please consider becoming a channel member. Thank you and have an awesome day. Peace out.